Shalom, brothers and sisters. This is Base Jerusalem again, the Hebrew life. And I'm back again with part 2 of the true color of Yahshua, the Hamashiach. I left off a little fast the last video, but I'm back with more facts to break the non-believers' backs. Best believe that. Now, we're going to start off with Daniel chapter 10, the 6th verse, to get the true color of Yahshua the Hamashiach, because there's a lot of confusion going on out there. Like I said before, there shouldn't even be this much confusion going on in the world about what's the true color of the Savior. I mean, it doesn't matter. No, it really don't. But at the same time, we're not going to let the devils lie about the truth. Truth is truth. Ain't no gray areas. It's black and white. So we're going to get to this. Daniel chapter 10, verse 6. We're going to start at verse 5. Then I lifted up my eyes and looked, and behold, a certain man, clothed in linen, whose loins were girded with fine gold of Uphaz. His body also was like beryl, and his face as the appearance of lightning, and his eyes as lamps of fire, his arms and his feet and colored to polished brass. There we go again. That word, brass. It's a brown color. Every prophet, there go the prophet Daniel right there, seeing a vision. See, the Most High is not going to give you a full view of himself. He's the Son of God. I mean, he's the Hamashiach. He has to give you bits and pieces. He's going to give bits and pieces to each one of his prophets. And there in Daniel 10, he gives a quick view of his arms and his feet, and they were the color of brass. Now we're going to jump to Ezekiel 40:3 to prove once again that the true color of the Hamashiach is not a pale color, not a white, tan. It's a brass, a color of brown. It comes from brown. And we're going to go to Ezekiel 40 for the true color of the Hamashiach. Here we go. And he brought me thither, and behold, there was a man whose appearance was like the appearance of brass, with a line of flax in his hand, and a measuring reed. He stood in the gate. There we go again. The prophet Ezekiel having a vision of seeing the Hamashiach before his time. And what's the color he sees again? Brass. The appearance of brass. Every time the prophets see the Hamashiach, they're seeing a man with the color of their selves, a brass color. We're going to jump to, and we can prove that in Hebrews 7:14, it says, I sprang out of Judah. Now, if anybody knows in Jeremiah 14:2, we're going to go there. We're going to go to Jeremiah 14:2 and see what it says about Judah. What color is Judah? Jeremiah 14:2. You guys with me? Okay, here we go. We're going to start at the top. The words of the Elohim that came to Jeremiah concerning the Derv. Judah mourneth, and the gates thereof languish. They are black unto the ground, and cry of Jerusalem is gone up. There we go again. I'm at part 2, and we still proving that the color of the Hamashiach is dark brown. If you dig up the dirt You go outside right now and dig up the dirt. The color you're going to get is black, brown. If you go south below the Ditty, you might even get a red color. But it's all complexions of brown. It says they are black unto the ground. We gonna go to we're gonna go to Genesis. We gonna have to because the only way to get this, you're gonna have to come as a child. You have to be weaned from the milk. So we're gonna go back to Genesis to end this off to prove that the true color of the Hamashiach is always gonna come from the dirt. And anyone who comes from the seed of the Hamashiach, comes from Judah or any of the tribes of Israel, it's gonna be a color of brown. No matter what shade you cut it. Okay. We in Genesis chapter 2, verse 7. And the Lord God formed man of the dust of the ground, and breathed into his nostrils the breath of life. There again at the beginning of the Holy Scriptures, we have Yah taking man from the dirt of the ground. We already talked about what color the ground is. Brown, black. You cannot find any white dirt in the world. I'm sorry, I don't mean to be offensive, but you can't find any white dirt in the ground, in the earth today, unless it's been tampered with. So, with that, we're going to end this series of the true color of the Hamashiach. Unless we got any more comments or questions, then we'll go to a part 3. But other than that, we done. This is a case shut closed. If I was a lawyer, the judge we'd be halfway out the courtroom right now. The plaintiff, we won. We done won our case already, if this was a courtroom. So there shouldn't be any more questions about the color of Hamashiach. It's right there in front of your face. You know, blessed is the man that readeth. Pick up the book. Hey, blow the dust off it and go to work, man. All your answers lie within it. And with that, I'm Beis Jerusalem. This is the Hebrew Life. And I'm gone. Till next time. Shalom.